So the first question you gave me was, what brands do you most admire and how do they influence your work? Well, I'm going to give you an example of three. Allow me to share my screen. The first is Yasmini Dutjif. I love her Instagram and her work. It's very clay, soft pastel style, and I love that she has so much fun with just doing cute, simple things while still showing very talented work. Like this is, and she produces very quickly, which is very admirable. The second is Kitten Janae. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. She's like a surrealist 3D modeler, animator, and she's so inspiring to me because like when I started following her like a couple of years ago, I want to say like 3 or 4 years ago at this point, she didn't have that big of a following, and now she does a lot of things with Adult Swim, and she's doing like a short and like a series, and it's just so cool that like her stuff is pretty wacky, pretty zany, but it's still her, and I love that. Also love the surrealism. I love seeing that. And then the third one is this artist named Yasmin. She works at I believe it's Square Enix, but her work shows a lot of love, and she utilizes texturing to such great results that it like almost looks painted, but it's not. It's just it's textured, and it's really good, and she's someone my age, so I really hope that I can aspire to be as good as her one day. Second question I have is, how do you meet tight deadlines? Tell me more about a time you completed great work under pressure. My thing with tight deadlines is prioritizing what is the point of this project. Like what is the goal? And as long as I can stick to that goal and not worry about beautifying, like you need to figure out what the message, what the purpose is, and let that be the focus of what you're working on, and not getting stuck on little details, so that you don't get frustrated or too detail oriented in a time where that isn't going to be the problem until probably the last bit of time you have left remaining. This happened with a group assignment where I had to render and compile. A lot of the lighting had to be done within, I would say, about like 10 hours, and I never lit before. So I just had to realize, like, what is the goal? What are we trying to do? We're trying to do a sunset. Okay, how can I best do that within the confines of this and with my skills? And it ended up coming out pretty good. So I think I did pretty good on that. A client asks you to design without context. What do you do? My thing would be, you have to create as much context as you can. Go through previous campaigns the client has done. What type of campaign is it? What do other campaigns that are similar look like? And then if they're asking me without giving me much context, I'm also assuming that they must somewhat want my aesthetic involved in what the final product will look like. So what I would do is find all those context clues and then design within my preferences that's within the realm of what they've done in the past or what they've had in the past, but is also what they want and with my spin on it. So, yeah.